What is it like at 8 o'clock in the morning? So the sun is already up and the crowds are there as usual. Of course, it might be because of Saturday, today being Saturday, that's the reason of the crowd. And today is the first week of February. In fact, it is 8th of February, and that is the election result day for Delhi. A very interesting day. And we are standing at the intersection where the road is going to Bade Hanuman Mandir, and that's the entrance to the Akshayvat corridor. So over here, as you can already see, the crowds are building up. There you go, people are entering from here. The entrance is directly under this, there is this Akshayvat police chowki, and there is this massive bastion of the Prayagraj fort, and that's the army area. And from here, this is the entrance which begins. There you go. So after you finish your Ganga Snan, you can come here, and before visiting Bade Hanuman, you can start from here. This is the entry point, and now they have opened it up for the queue on the third row or fourth row. So as the crowd starts building up, they'll open these pathways also. Waiting time is hardly anything because the queue is moving very fast, and most of the places you don't have to halt anywhere. So as you enter inside from this point, you keep walking towards your left, and that will take you through this corridor. And then at the edge of the fort, over there in the distance, there is a right turn, and then it takes you all along inside to Patalpuri, Saraswati Coop, and all these places. And then it emerges on the other side of the fort where the flag is. I'll show you that location. And once you finish off with the Akshayvat corridor, you can then go to the next place on your agenda, which has to be the Bade Hanuman Mandir. So this is the return path of Triveni Sangam, and all these people are returning after taking their snan. So even though it is a Saturday and it is the February month, there aren't too many people over here. So you know, that signifies something that I have always been telling everybody, that for a better darshan or a better Sangam Snan, you should be here by 6. That's the time when the sun is not there, and or even before 6. You should be here before 6. You can finish your Snan, you can finish the Akshayvat circumvention, and between that you will also be able to see the beautiful sunrise. And then after you finish with Akshayvat and Bade Hanuman, you will be able to have a good heavy breakfast, and then you are free for the day. So that's what your itinerary should be. As the day builds up, actually we are in the second week of February. So as the day builds up, it is going to be more and more crowded, and plus the sun is going to beat on your head, and it's going to make things pretty difficult for you. Now as we are walking towards the Hanuman Mandir entrance, there are 2 food courts over here. First is this one. This one is quite big from inside, and it provides some really good food options. In my last video, I didn't go inside, but today is an opportunity. So there you go. This is the morning breakfast of Prayagraj, jalebi and dahi. Some people might be wondering how come they have sweets in the morning, and this is the menu. There is South Indian, and there is snacks, mithai, and puri sabzi and all that thali, sattvic thali. That's also there. This is a South Indian thing. These are your payment counters, and there you see people waiting or sitting over here having their breakfast and meal and all. And here is the water station and all. So quite a huge place. People come here and sit and eat their food and leave. So things are happening very fast. And this is the entry point to the Bade Hanuman Mandir. Now I'll try to show you from here. Let's see if we are able to enter this place. So this queue system is like a typical jalebi system. People are coming in from here, and then there are lines inside. The lines are moving pretty fast. That you can see from here. And there's a couple of more things I would like to show you. That's a flag of India flying on the Prayagraj fort. I know many people call this as Akbar Fort or Allahabad Fort, but both these things are gone. There is no longer Akbar here, and there is no longer Allahabad here. So it has to be Prayagraj Fort. I might even try to plan to change the name of this fort on Google Maps. Let's see if Google accepts the edit or not. So here is a provision to take off your shoes. And these are all religious articles which you can take inside for offering to Bade Hanuman. Over here again people are taking out their shoes over here. So here the crowds have built up. There is a shoe stand and a bag stand also over here. I'll just show you around. There it is, a shoe stand and a bag stand. I think they must be charging some fees also. Okay, let me ask him. ये सामान रखने का कितना है? इसका चार्जेस कितना है? आप बैग अंदर ले जा सकते हैं। हाँ। Okay, I was asking for charges. He didn't reply. This is the mountain of shoes which is building up. This is going to pile up. I want to come again in the night to see how much shoes accumulate over here. Okay, so here are the security personnel. They have been deployed here apart from the regular police. They must be the paramilitary or the central police. And there are people sitting over here. You know, this police administration has to look into it because they are unnecessarily standing with their bags and all. After some time there would be a pile-up of crowd, and there might be some problems. So hopefully good sense will prevail very soon. So here is the queue now. It is growing. So another reason why you have to come here before 5. So 6 and all. As soon as the temple opens, you can join the queue. I'm trying to find out the spot, the exact point where the queue is beginning. It's still going on. And there you go. Here is the starting point. Here is the place where the people are starting. So this is the Hanuman Ghadi complex, and these are the renovated places, one of the renovated places by the government for Kumbh. There are some beautiful arrangements made by the local administration as far as fire is concerned. There's some, so on the first response, because of the restricted space, this is the firefighting vehicle which moves out first. It's a bullet and it is fully equipped with, taking care of some minor fires. It's an amazing modification, and this vehicle can reach at the fire site within minutes, sometimes even seconds. So that's how good it is, and it's really well designed, and it is self-contained. So there are two of these bullets over here, and then there is this smaller pickup kind of vehicle that also has got some some equipment in the pickup site.